In the future, we all have to care more about each other. The citizens have to care more about the communities. The public sector has to care more about the citizens. The organization should care more about their clients, and the clients should care more about giving insights to the organizations. The school teacher should care more about the students, and the students should care more about their educations. And the patients should care more about their health, whereas the hospitals have to care more about the patients. So we all have to care. And we should actually raise this question: why is it so that when everybody is actually saying the right things, they are making this strategic paradox where they're putting in systems that actually it makes them do all the opposite things? Let's say that you have an organization that want to get closer to the customers. Well, how do you do that? You call them up, you visit them, you shadow them, you look at their lives and you try to listen louder and understand. But instead they put in a lot of money to making this very bureaucratic CRM system where you can complain, but only in the boxes that we have predefined that you should complain in. And I think that has a lot to do with that people are really not that fond of other people. People are in general very, very annoying. We actually posted this question on our Facebook site, and what people say are annoying is, this little old lady standing at the supermarket with her wallet and she hasn't found all the money when she has to pay. It's the people who can't drive in traffic. There was even this very humorous guy who said that just people in general are annoying. So for us in the future, to get closer to being in caring communities, because we are already in a community. We are all living together on this planet. We have to care more about each other. And we have to start facing that we are each other's idiots. We can't go around saying, okay, this guy doesn't get it, so he's such an idiot, because that guy is thinking the same about me and about you. We are doomed to be together. And the people who care the most will be the people who change the course of history. So how do you do that? Well, it's really good to understand a little bit about the brain here and the concept called a cognitive dissonance. A cognitive dissonance is when the brain kind of like collides in two different worldviews. So let's say that you are a really healthy person and that you are smoking, and that kind of like does not fit together. And a good friend comes up and says to you, hey, I really don't get this smoking behavior because you're so healthy, you eat healthy and you exercise and then you smoke. Normally, what you would do is that you get really annoyed and you say that you shut the fuck up because I do not want to hear this. Or you could do the much more kind of like harmonic thing, and that is just to cook up a new story. So you kind of like make sense about you not smoking by saying, oh, you know what, I live in the city and I run around all the time and it's so polluted, that's just the same. Or you'll say that, my grandfather, he lived until he was 90 and he smoked. So the brain kind of like just nurtures a new meaningfulness. But the right way to do, the right thing to do is, of course, just to acknowledge that this person really cares about you. And he points out something that is really true. But this behavior of not listening is, it kind of like, it's not so much energy that you have to spend on it. Because when you acknowledge that this person actually is right by saying, okay, you know what? Thank you for caring, and I know that smoking doesn't make any sense, but I haven't found the right technique, or it's an indulgence, that I really choose to smoke and I've made this decision about my life right now. And then you just accept that this is, a person who cares about you. So we have to get more into being irritating and more into being annoying. And when you meet a person that's really annoying, you just say, hey, I need to talk more about life with you because you are right about something. I do not know what it is that you're right about, but you have a message that I haven't understood. Irritation is just the universe trying to tell you something. And if you listen to it, you can move your business, you can move your life, you can move your family in a more caring direction. So don't aim for harmony and pleasantry. And riddle me this in the end: how come that the people who are the most annoying very often are the people that we love the most?